Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be successfully deflowering your virgin girlfriend. I have an email here from a guy who I did a video for him probably about a week or so ago, and I think the name of the video was "My Girlfriend Said No to Sex." And so in that video, we went through his email and what happened when he got really close to seducing his girlfriend and taking her virginity for the first time. And so I told him some things to do, and he went and took some corrective action, and he's written back to me on what took place. So let's take a look. He says, "Hey Corey, I hope you're good. Thanks for uploading that video you did about when my girlfriend says no to sex. I followed it and I've been reading your book as well. So since that video, I set up a date with her just to go bowling to have some fun and laugh. The night was great, and then after the date, I just said, 'Do you fancy coming back to my place?' At first, I could see in her eyes that she wasn't so sure after how badly I fucked it up the last time she came over to my place. So I said, 'Well, I got a surprise for you, so it's your loss if you miss out on this surprise.' And she said, 'Oh, what is it?' with a glint in her eye. And I said, 'Now where's the fun in telling you what it is?' And that's great because it establishes mystery, because women are like cats. They want to have something to be curious about. And now it's like you completely changed the subject because you were great how you read her sensory acuity and her body language, and you could tell that she was a little hesitant. And that is conducive of being able to tell that she's a little uncomfortable with that situation. Obviously, just like you said before, you fucked it up pretty bad because you just made it completely awkward the last time that she was over there. And so what you did by changing the subject and saying, 'Hey, I got a surprise for you, but I'm not going to tell you what that surprise is,' then you leave a lot of mystery, and it makes her wonder, what's he up to? And it just completely changes the subject and changes her mind, and she goes from feelings of awkwardness to how it was the last time you were together to now she's like, what has he got in mind? What's the surprise? I got to find out what it is. And it's great. So it's a great way to reframe things. And so he said, "Come back and find out, or you can go home and be bored for the rest of the night." Nice. That's good. Being as curious as she is, she came back to my place. And I had all the candles all lit, and we got to having some fun once again. Instead, this time around, I didn't just go for the jeans like before, because what he did the last time is he did what a lot of guys do that are inexperienced, is that he just went right for the crotch. And you got to work up to that. Obviously, if it's a girlfriend, somebody you've made love to over and over, you can touch her pretty much wherever you want, just because that has been established already in the relationship. But especially like this girl, it's her first time, and all women dream about things being really great their first time, and you got to look at it. It's an incredible honor when a woman gives up her virginity to you and allows you to be her first lover. So he said, what I did was I started kissing her neck and stroking her arm as I teased her, and that got her in the mood because she started pressing against me like before. I then said, "I'll be right back. I'm going to go get that surprise." That's great because it's like, in a way, you kind of left her hanging. She started touching you. She got a little turned on. And in a way, you kind of pull back. You're like, "I got a surprise for you." So he says, "I came back wearing an army uniform, LOL. She told me on the first date when I was getting to know her how much she loved uniform, and especially the army uniform. So she was shocked and said, 'I can't believe you remembered something like that and did this for me.'" And what that communicates to a woman is that, just like she said, you listen to what she had to say. She communicated something that she really likes that turns her on. And when you show up in an army uniform like that, it obviously communicates that she's special to you and she's important to you, and that you actually listen to her and that you really do care about her more than just trying to get into her pants. Why? Because a guy that didn't give a shit wouldn't go and do those things. And that's fun. It's like you had mystery all revolved around what you were doing. And in a way, it's like you're her knight in shining armor. And so he says, "I grabbed her and pinned her down in the bed and took control. And I'm telling you, Corey, I've never seen her so horny, dude. It was insane. And it's because you made her feel special. You made her feel beautiful. You made her feel like she was really important to you, and it wasn't just some girl you were trying to get into her pants with." He says, "Everything was so different this time around. I had control over her, and in the end, she couldn't take anymore and grabbed my hand and put it down her jeans. I had already gotten so much more from her than I did the last time around. Then after fooling around, I went for her jeans, and this time she just allowed it. In fact, she even helped me get them off, and we had awesome sex. Then I was laying there and looking into her eyes, and she thanked me for making her first time so special. That's fucking awesome, dude. Great job changing and modifying your approach and coming back the next time and planning all this stuff out. Because obviously, when a woman sees that you take time to think things through, like you got the candles and all this stuff waiting for her, I mean, this is something she's going to remember till the day she dies. Everybody always remembers their first time. And you went above and beyond and really did something cool. You didn't spend a ton of money, and you didn't go to a restaurant and spend all kinds of cash doing crazy things. You just had something simple. You did a little dress-up thing for her, and you had some candles. Probably you maybe spent like $10 total for the evening, and you made it really memorable for her, and that's great. And so he says he just wanted to share this success story. So it's beautiful, and good job with what you did. And like I said, you got to take it as an honor when a woman is willing to give herself to you and let you be the first person that she has sex with, because this is amazing. She'll have this memory for the rest of her life, and it just shows that how being patient and doing the right things, but also being direct and confident and going for the kiss and being masculine, because at the end of the day, you're the one that has the penis. And what you were doing last time is you were stopping and you were talking about it. Is everything okay? Do you feel all right? And you started focusing on the fact that it was an uncomfortable situation, and then it just kind of spiraled out of control and totally turned her off, and so you didn't get anywhere with her last time. But this time around, you were fearless and you were confident, and you were totally paying attention to her body language and the subtle cues to know when to go ahead and make your move. And especially if she starts rubbing up against you and grinding you, and it's like I say, when you get to a woman past the point where they're so horny and they can't take it anymore, then they'll let go. They'll drop all of their resistance and they'll let you penetrate them and completely have your way with them. So again, great job. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, or there's a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen, send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max detailing your questions, your situation, your challenges, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response, because I get a lot of email from the internet. I also get a lot of it from my paying phone coaching customers, but be patient and I will get back to you. And if you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. And you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is going to be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, you can do that by going to my website, and underneath the email sign-up box is going to be a link that will take you to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. And you don't have to have a Kindle device to read my book. All you have to do is download one of their free Kindle e-reader apps, and they've got them for Android smartphones, they've got them for iPhones, they got them for Mac computers and PC computers, and they also have them for tablet devices. So no matter what kind of device you have, you can basically turn it into a Kindle in a matter of seconds by downloading one of their free apps. And once you got the free app in there, then it takes a few more seconds to download my ebook, and you will be reading it in no time. And I will talk to you soon.